Hi everybody. Hope the previous video had given you an understanding of the principles that govern the process of growth and development of a human being. However, it becomes imperative to analyze the common as well as unique age-related development change, identify the time of change, what causes these changes, and how does these change influence their behavior, and whether the changes that happens in a child is universal or individualistic. To understand the complexity of the changes that occur in a child, one should be aware of the major arenas of development and understand its interrelatedness and intertwining character. This video would give you an insight of the same. Domains of child development, or what we call it as arenas of child development. To address the major goals of the field of child development and to make the vast interdisciplinary field into smaller bites for convenience and comprehensive understanding, the field of child development is categorized into three major domains, namely physical, psychosocial, and cognitive domains. Now let me explain you the major domains and its related subdomains as given in the illustration. The physical domain involves the changes in height, weight, body size, proportions, appearance, physiological functions, perceptions, motor abilities, and overall physical health of a baby. The second domain, what we call it as psychosocial development, comprises of the development of emotions, self-awareness and understanding, interpersonal awareness and skills, friendships and relationships, moral development, and behavior. The third major domain is cognitive development, otherwise called it as intellectual development. This particular development comprises of the development in the intellectual capacities such as memory, attention, metacognition, language, problem solving, reasoning, imagination, and creativity. As now you are aware of what are the major domains and subdomains of development, it is very important to understand the role of each and every domain contributing to the holistic development of a child. All the three domains that has been specified already are intertwined and one helps in leading the other. Any child born in this world uses brain to help his moving body and function in their day-to-day life. It starts at infancy and proceeds to old age. Hence, human beings are always growing, learning and changing. Let me try to explain you with an example of how one domain of development impacts the other. The example is that the physical development of a child. A child who grows up looking a certain way and that doesn't fit into his peer group. He can be just picked on or made fun of by other kids. This will have a play on a socio-emotional domain of development, as they may think less of themselves and develop a sense of insecurity. In turn, they would become depressed and this could cause issues in the body and health. Depression can cause anyone to be physically ill, tired all the time, loss of appetite, a complete shutdown of the body, and thus debilitating the cognitive domain of development. My dear learners, for a better understanding, I would like to give you one more example to show the interrelatedness of the domains of development. Writing words requires fine motor skills for better coordination, which is a part of physical development. However, writing also requires language acquisition, which comes under a part of cognitive development. Later, the language skill influences the way a child can communicate with others, a part of psychosocial development. Hence, all the three major domains of development gets related and intertwined with each other. So to conclude, each one of you would have learnt the concept of growth and development, its relationship, and the basic principles guiding the same. By learning these principles, it could be readily realized that the development is a systematic, orderly, progressive, multidimensional, plastic, and contextual. Also, the principles of growth and development hopefully would have made you realize why and how children change from one stage to the other, and why a caretaker should equip herself in providing a conducive and enriched environment for the holistic development of children. This module had also made you realize the domains and its sub-areas of development, and how does one domain of development influence the development of other domains. Thank you for your patient listening. Hopefully waiting to meet you in the next module. Thank you.